Helps if I actually unmute my mic. At any rate, good evening. Hope today finds you well. We are going to continue the Icarus grind today. I'm doing something a little bit different. I finished up that thing that I was working on the expedition that I was working on Tuesday, and I had been doing some checking into what happens with the exotics, the tools and stuff that you can pick up in the workshop. And so I picked up, switch over to game here. So I picked up some basic starting tools, picked up the axe, the pickaxe, and the knife, which are basically the three main tools. Oh, my suits are back. These were gone last night. What happened to them? They were gone last night, so cool that they are back. But yeah, so I picked these up because apparently, even if you use them and they break, can bring them back up to orbit and repair them and take them again. So it makes them feel like significantly less of a waste of resources. So we're going to be looking at it gives us just a few more options of things to look at. So blew a little bit of cash getting those. But as you can see here, I have unlocked most of the first, I would say 2/3 of all of the things. So once I get this node unlocked and this node unlocked, then it'll be just like these three. And it looks like this one isn't even in the game yet. Still says coming soon. Now it might be coming soon because you actually have to do this one first. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not going to do the hardcore ones because they seem very much like a group mission, and with no respawns and stuff like that, it just does not seem particularly interesting. So I have to make a decision on which one I want to do next, whether it's this one or this one. So whether I want to be what appears to be in the canyons or desert biome, or forge a path to the ice. So this might actually, oh wait, no. This is waterfall. So this is the Riverlands one. Let's see.
So, Lego's unit got desperate
Desert
and
background.
approved an urgent Group 15 drop into unsurveyed territory. But the dropship never made it. Well,
that's nice.
not in one piece. They want you to track it down and find out what happened, because they had enough scandals lately. Means heading into some pretty fresh territory with no backup. They asked
I never have
specifically
backup.
for you.
Alright, so that's that one.
UDA is under serious pressure to up their exotic shipments. They want Legos pushing into new zones
600.
like yesterday. Places no one's been. Cold places. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one's about as risky as it comes. They'll be dropping some ice cutting gear down to you, but exotics screw with signals up there, so expect a mess and zero intel. But hey, at least you'll be the first. Maybe name something after yourself.
This is tempting because of the 600.
So,
This one's only 250, but this has polar bears. Let's see, 2, 4. This one's not even open. 2, 4, 5. All right. Go big or go home, right?
UDA is under serious
Here we go.
pressure to up their exotic shipments. They want Legos
Fingers
pushing
crossed.
into new zones like
Drop down.
yesterday.
Here we go.
Places no one's been. Cold places.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie to you. This one's about as risky as it comes.
Cool.
They'll be dropping some ice cutting gear.
Guess that audio file plays for a long time. Let's see. Okay. Never been on this side of the map before. Oh, wow. It's a long way to go. Actually,
You're headed deep into the Arctic on this one. Luckily, Legos dropped you some fancy ice cutting gear. Because Group 15's last weapons test brought down half a mountain in your path. The
Great.
bad news is the delivery drone got
Very
pasted by a storm. Crash zones marked on your map. Still, you came to Icarus for adventure, right? How's that going for you?
Rude. All right. So I think the hell do I hear walking? All right. Well, we technically need to go south east. Be far. All right, so let's start there. Grab some bauxite so we can breathe on the way. What I really want to do is to try and get a cave going early. Yeah, so we're gonna kind of make our way this way because we still have a fair amount of daylight left. So if we can, there's water. That's good. Some sulfur there. Pumpkins. Very good. Probably should make a bow. Sticks. Harsh. Right, make a bow. Oh, that's what it is. This one's here. And need some rock. Right. Okay. Definitely gonna need to cross, so let's go ahead and do that now. So, opening sticks here. Craft some arrows. that many, but there we go anyway. All right. Keep on moving. So what I would like to do is to get settled somewhere and get some things and get get the iron weapons taken care of, because that tends to be the first kind of hurdle. So if we can get that. Gas mountain. Right. Bison. It's definitely a pig. That's a bison. Bear. Actually, while I'm here, can you remember what the starting amount of fiber? Oh shit. Glad I made all those arrows. Oh, and now something's attacking me from the other side? Damn it. Probably gonna die. Jesus Christ. Hey, you. Good to see you. Welcome to my death camp. Getting attacked by a bear and a wild pig while trying to make armor is always an entertaining pastime of mine. Now I gotta run up here and get all my crap back, so that's fine. It's not too far away. How's things? How are you? Okay. Put a marker here so that I generally know where I'm going. This? No. Huh. Enter for this. Yes, there is a fair amount of life just continuing on whether we like it or not. Been seeing pictures of your tiny one. He seems to be less tiny. Getting my booster at the end of the month, so once I get that done, maybe we'll... Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, wait. Oh. Okay. That was scary. Okay, that was also scary. Did not like the... Tornado. Oh, the small one. Yes. I can imagine. He is at about that age. Like endless amounts of energy, I would imagine. Let's see. At some point, I'm going to have to set up near a water source around here somewhere. So I'll be doing, this is kind of, I don't know. It was a thing when we were talking about moving to Colorado that I was really kind of excited to get the opportunity to do, kind of on the other end of the move, and use it as a way to like stay connected to everybody. And, you know, if you wanted to see where I was, then I would have a regular schedule where I would be just kind of around. And when we kind of put those plans to bed, I never had good enough internet at home to support a stream. And then, of all things, Verizon's home internet was like suddenly available. So I'm actually like, I'm streaming on freaking a cellular network. And it is awesome. It's been super stable. I've literally canceled my AT&T DSL, and we're pretty much exclusively on here. So it's been very, very surprising. Like, I did not expect it to go half as well as it has. And it's allowed me to put use to the literally hundreds of dollars that I have spent on streaming equipment over like the last like 3 years. And put it to good use. So it's been really neat. It's been really fun. I'm having a good time with it. And, you know, as with most people who stream, I stream in large sections of my day. I stream to literally no one, which is understandable and totally fine. But it is cool when people stop by and say hi. And Nina and Rob are around a lot. They tend to pop up into the stream when they're around and stuff like that. But yeah, it's been quite a ride. I've been actually streaming for about 6 weeks. But I have a strong aversion to self-promotion. So it just took me quite some time to get to a place where I was actually promoting the stream. So doing that was finally a thing that I just kind of stopped letting myself get away from. So I made my weird post, and yeah, now I'm back at it. So okay, so we're gonna set up our house here somewhere. I like to be near water. And here we go. But yeah, I don't I purposefully do not stream on Saturdays. So once I am all boosted up and all those kinds of good things, then yeah, we'll have to do like a dinner or hang out, come over and see the little man. It's been a while. Hey, buddy. But yeah, this is Icarus. It is a incredibly punishing survival game, which has kind of consumed the last I don't know, I think I checked the timer and I think I've put about 100 hours into it. But it's so this is an alien planet called, of all things, Icarus. And essentially, I didn't put my oxygen back in. So at some point in the recent-ish history of the world, there was a group of scientists who were sent here to terraform this planet. And when they were doing it, they found a MacGuffin that they call exotics. And exotics allow for faster than light travel, and like they're super, super valuable. The planet itself is not completely inhospitable, but it has like really violent storms and oops. And so essentially you drop down to the planet, and each time you drop, like the timer that's in the middle of the screen up there, is like real world time. So I have literally 7 days to complete the mission objectives. At the end of the 7 days, you essentially die. A storm rolls into the area that you're in that you literally can't survive, and it kills you. So you have to complete your mission, get back to your dropship, and get back up into orbit. Yeah, it's it is punishing. And the screwy thing about it is every time you drop, you have to basically start your construction over again. Now there's a lot of things, like as you go on, there's a lot of talents that, talents and blueprints and just stuff that makes surviving here much easier. The skill tree, as I'm sure you saw when you were playing, is like extensive, but like I've put so many hours into it that it's just like, I have a bunch of tier 4 stuff unlocked and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to do right now, because I've been streaming this so much lately that it just feels like it's time for me to do something else. So starting next week, I'm gonna go back and play through some of the through some of the single player exclusives on my PS5. So I'm gonna start next week with Ghost of Tsushima, move on to God of War and Horizon Zero Dawn. All of these games that I actually own, but I've never finished. Although I did finish Ghost of Tsushima, which is amazing. But yeah, so this is on my list of things that I am trying to. I have to get this mission and one other. I basically have this mission and 3 other missions. At which point I will have all of the missions that are on the thing eventually actually available for me to do when I want to. So once I do get to the end of the streams this week, this is just going to become my off-stream game. We're going to build my normal 4x4. Okay, so time to start building. So the 4x4 takes 25 of these. Oh, I am encumbered. Moving so slow. Where'd the wolf go? Oh, it's down there. Okay. Let's see. So we'll put you. I should start on this side actually. 2, 3, 4. Oh, do I have to? It's gonna be interesting. 2, 4, 5. Okay. And that's right. So what else is new? You guys doing anything fun these days? If that's the wrong thing. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep putting this down. Oh, I missed a spot. I think I missed a spot. Did you stop making these things again? I hate when that happens. Can you? No. Make 4. Let's see what happens. Oop. Oh, nice. Whereabouts in North Carolina? Why am I moving so slow? Going to Raleigh or right on. That is kind of the general mecca there. Work stuff or family stuff or clean this up here. Ah. Well, if you want to, I have obviously I know some people there. I have a friend who is very into. I mean, you could, but it is a little bit of an expensive proposition to do. But if you want somebody to, well, I don't know. She can be a bit abrasive, but I still talk fairly regularly to one of my friends from, well, one of my ex-girlfriends from high school, and she lives in Raleigh proper. So if you want me to reach out to her, she's a big, she likes microbrews and bars and stuff like that. So if there are things in that kind of excuse me, stop standing on my mouse. In that kind of an area that you are interested in, let me know and I can forward her information along to you. She's one of the people who is responding to the post that I put up. She will not do that. She will definitely not do that. She is that person who is like really weird about people having kids. Let's see, 4x4 is 16. Fair. She is a an interesting character. Oh, did I and two more? Where's my need a door here? It was a stupid long time that I was playing this game before I realized you could hold R and get this reticle that allows you to like that allows you to change. Why is everything trying to point inwards? To change what piece you're putting in, which made for some really interesting builds. But it's I've come a long way since those days. Let me see. So I need 16 pieces. Not 165 pieces. Jesus Christ. You guys watching any of the trendy TV these days? I am woefully behind on a lot of the newer stuff, but I am eagerly awaiting The Expanse to be done, because it is so goddamn good. Here we go. Yeah, it is one of those things like I spent the points to get stairs, and it's literally just the ramp, like, so you can put the ramp down. Fair. But if you hold R, so I spent the talent points to get, or the blueprint points to get stairs, and I couldn't figure out where the hell they were. So I was like, oh, it must just be bugged. But if you hold R, it brings up that other reticle and allows you to do other things. So, oof. I hope that phase is short. That would make me a little crazy. Yeah, there's a lot of I think one of the things that impresses me the most about this game, like, I didn't, those are all backwards. God. No, there. I usually end up in these games doing most of my building in stone, because you have to deal far less with weather issues, because the wooden buildings are very, very, very I mean, not as bad as thatch, but like a stiff wind will do damage to the wood buildings, where the stone buildings, like, just doesn't give a shit. I also really enjoy I don't, enjoy is a little bit of a strong word, but getting struck by lightning in this game is weirdly hilarious to me. All right, so I need, because you get electrocuted, but then you also get set on fire, which I find to be weirdly cruel. So part of the reason I'm near a source of water is because if I accidentally get struck by lightning, you can literally just run into the water and it puts itself out. So, let's see. I think. Wait, can I? Okay, I do for that. But yeah, the first time I got struck by lightning, I was so confused as to what was happening. I don't think I can one-shot the buffalo right now, but let's find out. Nope. Got him. That will help a great deal. Something's attacking me. Oop. Seriously? Like 3 arrows sticking out of your face. Valheim, yes. I played way too much. um, all solo. So it was, I think which biome did I end up stopping at? I think I got to the plains biome, and it was just so difficult. I think if I was ever going to go back to that game, one, I would want to do it with people, because I think that game would be a lot more forgiving if you have multiple people. But like the first time I took a boat onto a different continent and died, it was like, oh god, I have to start like basically all the way over again. But the plains biome with like the death bees or wasps or whatever the hell they were. Where the hell's my house? Like I should be like right here. Hallucinating? Well, as long as he's not using a particularly sharp knife, it's probably okay. Alright, some meat on the fire. There's some carrots. Alright, I'll make a bed. Shit, not enough for a bed. Damn. Oh, do I have enough for the... enough for the crafting tables? Let's go ahead and make that. Here. Can put a lot of this stuff away. Oh, actually, should make some arrows. Fair. Alright, so that. Oh, then I was going to make bow and arrows. Okay, good. Well, as long as everybody's having fun, nobody's getting hurt, I suppose it's fine. Alright, where am I here? So, I need more fur for a bed. So funny, the thing that is easiest for me to hunt in this game is predators, because the all the game animals run away. That, whereas like the predator animals will actually come and try and kill you. So, or you can just one shot them from a little ways away, apparently. Oop, that's not a good sound. Oh, it's just a... Oop, no, it's just a miss. Oh my god, I had to stop playing New World. It was fun. It's funny that I'm going to say this while playing a game like Icarus, but I found that game too grindy. Like, and it's also a game that I always felt like for some reason I couldn't parse that I didn't have to do everything in that game. So like I was in a constant state of trying to like mine every single thing and like kill every single thing, and it was just like it got to the point where it's just like I can't, like I'm like paralyzed with all of this stuff that I have to do. Well, I don't have to do, with all of this stuff that there is to do. So I ended up putting that one down. I think it also didn't help that the faction that I chose on the server that I was on just we got fucking dumpstered early on. So like I couldn't, everything cost a lot, and it feels to me like Azoth in that game is designed to be something that eventually they sell you. Now, I don't even know whether that's actually going to be a thing or not, but that's just how it felt to me. So it was just hard for me to commit to in the long run. It was fun though. Like I really enjoyed the combat in that game. The first couple of dungeons are pretty fun. But I've never been big into PvP in MMOs. And I think that's such a big component of New World that it just didn't speak to me in the long run the way that some of the other games have. I've been toying with the idea of getting the Final Fantasy 14, because I've heard like literally nothing but good things about Final Fantasy 14 for like the last like 2 years. Oh, well, that's good. Because that was the super frustrating part to me, is like just the way that yeah, the Azoth grind for me just got wild. So. But it was fun, I will admit, and it was really like the first new MMO in a long time to be even like marginally successful, it feels like. So, and I know there's still tons. I know there's still plenty of people playing, and I think I was talking to Smokey about it a couple months ago, and he was asking whether I was playing, or like I was playing, and he was asking what server I was on or something. I think maybe you guys had gotten onto a server that was like low population or something. I don't know exactly. All right. So oh, wait. I need to go find some oxygen over here. This will help. Thought I heard a bear. Have you done any of the like the large scale like the huge PvP like city battles, like where they're like territory takeover battles and stuff like that? Have you ever actually gotten into one of those? I never got high enough level to do one. But they're always like popping up, like, there's going to be a battle for so and so at such and such a time, which I thought was really cool, to give you actually to give everybody time to like get prepped and be in the right places and geared up for it and all that stuff. But I just never got to the point where I could do it. Gotcha. Left my door open. No. Right. Carrots, cook some of that. Right. Let's see. Oh, what am I doing? All right. Oh. To get my oxygen container filled up. What we need for the rain reservoir? Just some rocks. Read anything good lately? Oh, did I? I don't think I've talked to you. Have you read Peace Talks and Battlegrounds? The 2 Dresden Files books that came out? Time is so weird, I'm not even sure what year they came out in. Last year? Yeah, I know they had moved to doing a lot of server, like they were condensing servers last I saw. So hopefully that will help. Yeah, I don't, it's time has lost all sense of meaning to me. It's very, very strange. All right. That's good enough for now. Oh yeah. Casey was talking to me about that. The cricket? Is that what it's called? That's what she was saying. She is very, very impressed with some of the stuff that you are doing. Nice. Are you like Etsying some of it, or is it just like a personal thing and for gifts and stuff like that? Yeah, Casey's a riot. It's weird how long we've been working together. Like her kids are going to be like teenagers soon. It's really freaking weird. They were like not. I don't even. They weren't even in like preschool. I gotcha. It is like a time-consuming thing. Yeah, I mean it's really weird. I think her oldest is 11. Yeah, I think she's 11. That sounded like a bear. Not a problem at all. I did hear a bear. This is bear country. I need to go back and make a better bow. She does. She very much does. It was much worse. It was much more striking before she got before Alexia got her haircut. She got like her very first haircut like maybe like 5 months ago. But before that it was pretty uncanny. Yeah. PDF maybe. I only have them in JPEGs right now. But Grizz made those. Jess made those for me. When I was first starting to think about doing streaming, I was like, YouTube was like, you need a logo. And I was like, fuck, I need a logo. But yeah, I can send those to you. No, I don't think he would care. He wouldn't even let me give him money for them. I was like, you gotta let me give you something, dude. But that is that's Grizz. And he banged them out like literally in like a day. Like we talked about it like one evening, and then like the next morning, I think I had like three different versions of it. Then we went through like one set of revisions, and yeah, yeah, him staying busy is definitely a good thing. So I think I want to say I was talking to him, and they're gonna be coming to visit. I know they were in the area at one point not too long ago, but it was very much to like help out with his dad, I think. So hopefully they'll come back and have some more like, social time at some point in the not too distant future. Is there just there's just no caves around here. Holy shit. Sounds like a bear. Do not approve. Now I'm a little bit turned around. Came from the bear, I think. Missed it again. There we go. I am out of arrows. That's really bad. Ooh. Ow. Oh, and a wolf. Can I lose him in the water? Probably not. Well, and I don't have enough stuff to build any arrows. Damn it. Yeah, he is crazy talented. And I am glad that he is in a place where there's much more of like an artist community there. And he seems to have like connected with them pretty well, which I think is very, very cool. So yeah, I am very happy for him in most ways. So yeah, okay. Better bow will help. Leather sticks. Oh, no. Okay. Shit, did I use on the phone? Oops. Sure. I think too. But yeah, at any rate, going back to Dresden Files, when your time is less at a premium, so in the next 10 years maybe, you really got to get to those books. Holy crap! Like holy crap! That series, the two most recent books have turned Dresden up to 11, and it is amazing. And the fact that both of them came out in the same. I mean, it's not over. There's still like 4 more books in the mainline series, and then the wrap-up trilogy. So there's still plenty more to go. Okay, stop. Yeah, it's but it is like it was a pretty long wait between the last set and the last books and this newest one, and wow, was it worth the wait. And he had a lot of personal stuff going on, but it was supposed to be one book that came out. It was supposed to just be peace talks, but it ballooned into this like huge 1,300 page book, and his publisher was like, "We're not publishing that. We're not publishing a 1,300 page book for you." And he was like, "Okay, well, what if I split it into 2 books?" And they're like, "Okay, well, we can split it into 2 books. That's fine." And he said, "Okay, but you have to release them 3 months apart." They were like, "Okay." So he released Peace Talks and Battleground in I think it was September and then December or something of the same year. And holy shit. It's really, 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 really good. Oh shit. Fuck. Where did you even come from, dude? Yeah, that's what you get. Fear me when I have a good bow. Yeah, not kind. There are also polar bears in this game, and polar bears are a whole different can of worms. They so the way that I was putting shots into that guy's face with the bow and arrow, I can do that with polar bears with a shotgun, and they don't die. Just full, not completely point blank, but nearly point blank, just shotgun loads to the face. Just I think it takes 6 shots, full critical, not point blank, but melee range shots to kill a polar bear. And most of the time I don't live that long. Because that whole dodge thing that I can use with these bears doesn't work with polar bears because they corner better. So when you run by these bears, they finish their charge. But polar bears don't. If you duck past them, they will stop and turn and track you as you go by them. So they are much, much harder to deal with. Yeah, it's fucking wild. Like, the first time I had to deal with polar bears, like, I literally had to get to a point where I'm just like, okay, I'm just not going to fuck with polar bears, like, at all. Just not even going to deal with them. Yeah, freaking that shit crazy. Okay. Now. Oh, wait. I should make more arrows. Bone, leather, sticks. All right. There. This I will feel much better about. Doing up there. Did I just throw those on the ground somewhere? Not like I just threw those on the ground somewhere. I did. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of one of the other pandemic things that I've been doing is collecting signed first edition copies of the mainline Dresden Files books. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So I have, including side jobs and briefcases, I have 14 first edition signed copies of the Dresden Files. So some of the middle ones are very difficult to find because I kind of set like a spending limit. Like, I'm not going to spend, like, because like they're out there, I can get them, the ones that I don't have, but the ones that I don't have, in order to buy the first edition signed copies, they're like $600, and I'm like, that's not happening. So I'm going to start looking for first edition but not signed, and then next time he goes on a book tour, just take all of them with me, and just have him sign them, because he would have done that when I went. You remember, because I grabbed you a copy of Aeronaut's Windlass, and he'll literally sit there, like, he'll only sign like so many things per person just to keep the line moving, but you can just, like, you can go in and like have him. There's no limit to the number of times you can get in line, but there's just a limit to the number of things that he will sign for you each time you're at the head of the line. So if I can get other copies, sounded like a bear. The next time he goes on tour, I can get them signed. So, all right. I'm beginning to think that there are just no freaking caves around here. Yeah, it was kind of a fun thing. I found a lot of, like, hole in the wall, like, local bookshops that sell, like, there was one in Florida that I got, like, ended up getting like three separate ones from them. And then I pre-ordered the 2 new ones. So when they came out, I just got like automatic signed copies of those. So that's been cool. But the really hard to find ones are like the super popular books. Oh, okay. I guess we're gonna go down here. What is it? Grave Peril, Small Favor, like a lot of those ones that are right in that middle section there, are super duper hard to find, just in general. And so finding signed copies of them is even harder. I might have to just go on here because I am not seeing what I need. which is unfortunate. Also sounded like a bear. Yeah, and that was originally my plan, was to just like find unsigned first editions in good shape. But then like I ran across like 2 or 3 of them. Like the first 2 or 3 I bought were first edition signed copies in excellent condition, and they were like $35. And I was like, what? And like, so of the 14 that I have, I don't think I've paid more than $70 for any of them. So I was able to like get this far in my collection fairly inexpensively. Yeah, I am. He's working on the next Cinder Spires book right now. So I will probably. I've been holding off doing another full reread. But I think I'm gonna wait until the next Cinder Spires book is out, and he starts working on the next Dresden Files book. And at that point, I think I'll go in and start and basically start over. Although I have started that series over like a lot of times, like a lot. I just, God, I love that series so much. I think on the next day cycle, we're just gonna have to keep moving here because there's nothing I need here. And I've gone through a whole bunch of this mountain. I mean, I have a lot of it memorized, honestly. Like a lot. But it's still, it's comfort food for me, basically. It's a series I've spent so much time with that yeah, I just love it. Love it. All right, so fiber and sticks I don't really need. Oh wait, times it 14.7. Not gonna be able to take everything with me, I don't think. Take this with me. Those with me. Should be able to take most of this stuff with me. Should be fine. Are bear floating around again? Nope. Thought I heard a bear. Yeah, which is funny because it's, it's like on the one hand, I find that series very comforting, but on the other hand, it's like Dresden is always elbows deep in fucking horrifying shit. So it's like, on the one hand, like I find it very like relaxing and all of this kind of stuff, but like the subject matter is just like horrifying a lot of times. So the duality of man, I suppose. Aw, I appreciate you guys doing that. It's a thing that I I knew I was like, have to, I guess is a strong word, but like, when I started doing this, it wasn't something that, some people some people start doing this to try and make it like a job or a career or a second income stream or whatever, and it's just like, hey Rob. And I, you know, it's never been, you know, if it happens, obviously that would be very cool and blah blah blah, but you know, for me it's more of a hobby, passion projecty kind of thing. So but it's cool for people to stop by and say hi, and especially in, you know, the environment that we are all in right now, it's nice to have a place for people to be able to connect with people that I don't, not as easily able to like see in person these days for, you know, pandemic. God damn it, motherfucking bear. For pandemic reasons. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of that, but that is certainly not the whole reason. I almost actually didn't stream Icarus today. I almost changed my mind and started Ghost of Tsushima this morning, tonight. Although, I guess that's not exactly different because that's on I would be playing it on my PS5, so that's a slightly different thing. But like vistas like this in this game are just like, damn. Just so awesome. All right. Does which require a difference? Oh, no. I run the stream on 2 PCs, so I game on one PC and then stream it to my streaming PC. Ah, shit. So essentially, all I do when I want to stream off from my PS5 is instead of, I basically just pull the input cable from my streaming PC and plug it into my PlayStation. There's a little bit more trickery than that because of how it just doesn't look healthy. About how the PS5 does, like there's no like native audio only out for the PS5, so I have to do like, there's an extra little piece of thing that I have to put in the middle of the cable. But by and large, it's literally just like plugging an HDMI cable, taking an HDMI cable out of my computer and plugging it into a different input, and then it just swaps over so that the video capture is coming from the PS5. So no, this is the. So remember early on I was talking about the things that you can buy in the workshop that I couldn't repair. Well, I was doing some research because like I forgot my O2 tank. The canteen that I picked up and the O2 bottle that I picked up from the workshop, if I put them into the cargo hold for my dropship when I go back up, I can reuse them. And I was like, well, why can I reuse those but not the other weapon or the other tools? And lo and behold, apparently you can, but you can't have them like in your inventory. And so the first time that I used it, I used the pickaxe until it broke, and then I just put it in my inventory instead of in my what do you call it, in like my hotbar slots or in like the inventory for the dropship. And if I had just put them in the inventory for the dropship, you can literally just take them back up to orbit, put them in your like space inventory, and they are automatically fully repaired. So I picked up the, kind of hard to see, let me go outside. So I picked up the pickaxe, which is the one that I was using before. and the regular axe and the skinning knife. No, I can't take the shotgun. You can't take the shotgun because you don't bring it down from orbit. So if you look at these, like, see how they're whatever color that is, blue, purple, I don't know, fuchsia, whatever color that is. So they are actually exotics, where this color, anything that you make on the planet is this color. I know, dude, but I mean, there's almost no point. If you can like come down here, make a shotgun, take it back up and bring it back down, then there's almost no reason to have you start over again. So like on the one hand, like I kind of get it, but on the other hand, it's like, just let me, like, the amount of crap I have to go through to make a shotgun every single time, it's just sometimes unreasonable. But you know, it is what it is. All right, so it's out of there. It's here. Cook the pumpkin. And I think we'll just keep moving in the morning. All right. Where are we going here? This way. So what I don't know, what I'm a little weirded out by, is the fact that there's supposed to be like ice drilling equipment or something. So I don't really know where that is. But I have to get to the Arctic Pass first, so I guess we'll do that. Okay, so take this. Oop. So. Okay, this up. Okay. So I want to take those things. These things I can pick up later. Let's take for crafting. So I don't care about that. Wait, need my bed set up still. Good night. Thank you for stopping by. And you know where to find me. Here 4 days a week. So if you ever want to stop by and say hi, or I mean, you also have my phone number. So but yeah, once February rolls around, definitely keep me in the loop. We will have a meal or afternoon game night or afternoon game session or whatever. But yeah, definitely be in touch. It is wonderful, wonderful, wonderful to see you guys. Night. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Like on the one hand, like I'm trying to hoard these points and like not use them for anything. But on the other hand, like I feel like having like these blueprint points and my talent points and all of those kinds of things are, I don't know. I always feel like I should use those things when I don't. And then when I need them, like when I need to unlock something and I can't. I'm always pissed off. So it's hard. Cook the thing. Pumpkin. Then but yeah, so I have this one and 3 other expeditions, and then I think I would be able to run any of the missions that are, well, it's like 2 exceptions, because I think there's 2 like final missions, but I'll be able to run almost like 99% of all of the missions that are on the board. So I don't think I'll get to those, obviously, today and Friday. You bear. But once that's done, all right, we're hitting the road. And let's see. Let's put a pin where we need to go, which I did already. All right. Here we go. Stupid bear. All right. What is in there? Oh, bison. Doop, 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 doop. I feel like I should go back the other way. Wolves jumping out of the water like fish. Place sounds very hostile. I had the lead singer for Pantera's name like glued into the front of my head, I would make a Pantera joke right there, but I never knew what that guy's name was. God. Crying out loud. Stuff smells good. I wonder what Mike's cooking. That looks like a big ass mountain in the way. Shit. Decision time. Left or right? Right. That looks like the correct way. I think. Maybe there's something a little bit higher on the ridge. Out of bounds. The fuck is out of bounds? You know there was an out of bounds in this game. What? Oh, that sucks. Then it gives you motion sickness. I mean, I have not played Green Hell, but I have heard I've heard it is also a pretty punishing experience. So I may put it on my list of things to try at some point in the future. What I should do is wish. How am I supposed to know that's out of bounds? What? I'm so confused. Okay, fine. I guess we'll go the other way. That's weird. Green Hell is the Amazon, like, not like the company Amazon, but like you are in the Amazon. Ah, yes. I mean, you can give yourself food poisoning in this one too. You can, if you eat raw meat, you can get like pretty bad diarrhea, which ruins your water consumption rates and all that kind of stuff. But I don't think it is quite the same like duration wise, because like this one it's like, you know, you just have parasites for like 3 minutes or whatever and you just keep on going. Yeah, sometimes it happens when I eat raw food or something, like even when you eat like the raw vegetables or something like that, you can still get food poisoning. But once I start cooking meat, stuff like that, I pretty much don't eat anything that I haven't cooked in this game. But yeah, it definitely is a mechanic. So, but a lot of that stuff, like even when I like fell down the mountain and broke my leg, it was like, oh yeah, you just move really slow for like 3 minutes. And it's like, okay. Of course, by the time I had done that, I had fallen and broken my leg on a ledge that the only way to get down from it was to take a dive off a thing that killed me. So I ended up dying regardless, but it wasn't because of the broken leg exactly. So guess we're gonna go. I am super confused. Oh my god. Oh, that's horrifying. Thankfully for me, there are no other humans on this planet, so I can't possibly do that on accident. I just wish that I had some idea of how the hell I'm supposed to get. I'm supposed to go over here, but I literally can't go this way. Which is, I don't know how I'm supposed to know that. Whatever. we'll keep running. See what happens. Probably get ambushed by a polar bear, but you know, whatever. Do you just like run across people's corpses and stuff? Where does this human flesh come from? Bear. That is especially creepy. Although, you know, best defense is a good offense. Just ask Kansas City. The Broncos still have a playoff chance this week. I haven't been keeping track of the everybody's standings. Mostly just the Niners, and even then I'm not keeping very good track of that one either because I didn't know that I thought if we won last week. No, I guess that's true. Because if we had to win in the night, the Saints had to lose last week in order for us to clinch playoffs, but that didn't happen. Aw, that's unfortunate. Ah, there's a valley. I see. No chance that this valley is infested with bears, right? All right, we're going to check on this side because we still have not found any caves where we might find iron. That trend continues. Yeah, the Niners have the unfortunate privilege of needing to beat the Rams to have a chance. We have to play them in LA on Sunday, so that's going to be a fun one. All right, don't see anything there. Fair. I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it. Then I think we need like, yeah, I think we might be winning in if we beat the Rams. Don't like this narrow valley. Cave. Okay. there is a cave here. Okay, we'll bookmark that and come back for cave. Oops. Oh. How did he attack me after he died? What? Oh. Okay. All right. Spear. Okay. So we can definitely set up in here somewhere. I would like to see. This appears to be another cave. Yes. Okay. Good. Valley is looking more and more like a good place to build like an intermediate shelter and get all of my iron working done. There was a third cave that would be magnificent. Great. Bears. Beats. Battlestar Galactica. Okay. Grief. Long, circuitous route. All right. So another little valley. Good. Pretty good with this bow and arrow in this game. I don't have much range with it, but all right. Shut up, pig. All right. So I think I'm here. They're there. Okay. So that's a pretty quick route to the snow. I think this might be a situation where we like bunker in and build the shotguns, because we're gonna have to go playing around in the snow again.
Once, this was
Oh shit.
meadows. Weird-ass alien meadows that'd probably eat your face off, but whatever. Now, it's ice, rock, chasms, and regardless, UDA wants this place for prospecting, which means you need to find a path to the interior.
Great.
But the only thing Lagos is sure of is there's an avalanche in your way.
Thanks.
So you're going to need the tools they dropped. Good hunting.
You're not gonna tell me where those are?
A million tons of ice and snow. Get that heat gun sorted and set up. Should slice right through that thing once you power it up.
Oh. What? Okay. Whatever, dude. I literally just ran right past that fucking thing. Oh. Why are there suddenly so many wolves over here? And a bear. Oh, and I have a bleeding wound that I need to deal with, apparently. Dude, all the wolves. What in the fuck is happening? Except for the fact that I'm freezing my ass off all of a sudden. Christ. Fucking wolves are there? Try and just sneak out of here. I don't know whether I just aggroed that bear or not. I couldn't tell. We're crashing through the woods here. Hoping for the best. Very good. Ah, the fuck was that? Oh, rotten. Something just like erupted out of my face. I was unprepared. Okay, so we're gonna make some more bone arrows. Hopefully that will free up some space. Yeah, tons of meat and bones. Holy shit. But what we're gonna do is go back and set up a camp at like the high pass, because there were 2 caves there. So I want to go back and loot those and hope that I get enough resources to build a shotgun and a bunch of shells. Where were you? You literally weren't up here when I came through the first time. So freaking annoying. I live in the bones of my enemies. There's a wolf. Jesus, why is there suddenly so much freaking angry everywhere? a miss. That was not a miss. Eh. Oh. One more? Nope. Oh. Here we go. Your hand's like inside out, bro. Gross. Okay. Coal, that's good. Come on, wolf. Jesus. Oh wait, actually, to make a bandage. Boot. Problem I have right now is I can't repair this bow because I don't have a the correct crafting table. I mean, I definitely could just make another shitty bow, but it doesn't do. Damn, it's fucking everywhere. Doesn't do as much damage. So, okay, so that'll be the second one. I want to do that. Once I have, I just don't want to waste the durability on the pickaxe that I'm carrying now. Okay. So I think we're going to set up like in here somewhere. Trying to remember where the other cave was. Don't want to wait too long. Because I'm running out of daylight. Although, up there might not be that spot if the cave is close. Is it? Is that it? Ah, it's right there. Okay. So, yeah, I think that's where we're going to build. We'll build up there. Oh, great. There's another bear. Of course there's another bear. Why wouldn't there be another bear? So yeah, if we build like right here, I think that would be good. I feel like I should just go kill this bear. Yeah. We're just going to build these here so that I have the inventory space. All right. Okay. So, don't want to get double teamed by the pig and the bear. Things you shouldn't say in San Francisco. I mean, I guess maybe you could if that's your thing. Okay. So he's moving that way. Okay. This would be exceedingly bad. If I died. Okay, hang on. Change of plans. We're going to go back up here and we're going to make a bed. We're going to bind ourselves to this random bed first. Shit. Oh my god. I aggroed the bear. How did I aggro the bear? Jesus. Can I have my arrows back, please? Like all 35 arrows that I put into you? Jesus Christ. Stupid bears. Alright. Now. Let's go cut down some trees. Shit. Okay. So take that. Build one of these. No, we're not going to build one of these. Why can't we build one of these? Huh? Oh, do you need to be here? Jesus Christ. Alright. We're almost back. I think we're back. Excellent. What the fuck just happened? Internet is struggle bus. Climbing out of the depths of the shite internet right now. Apologies. Hopefully we will be back to normal shortly. Like 24, 23. Make fire. Deploy fire. Go. Okay. Siamese twin trees. Of course you are. All right. Yeah, they are. All right. So we are going to build, I think we're going to build 3x3 here, which is 16. Oh, here. Have some more of this. Less of this. Okay. Um, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay. Going over. Wind is breaking everything. Oh, you broke my... That's so annoying. And you broke my oxidizer? Holy crap. Alright. Let's make some floors. I'm sure this will end up being fine, but I'm just irritated. I carried that shit all the way over here. And walls, 3, 6, 9, 12. No. 12. Oh, I don't have enough wood. Okay. Should probably start clearing wood from around the house out. Okay. Not sure why that flipped out like that. And I think my axe is going to run out before I'm done. And I can just make a stone one, but... Item broken. Bones. I need some rock. Pick one up. Yep. Nothing like going from the modern age back into the Stone Age. But be able to get what I need done, so should be fine. Fine. Oot. Okay. 2 eats. 6 of these. God damn it. Okay. You are the next most likely to fall in my house. Oops. Okay. We don't need to keep those with me, but we're going to. We stay there. All right. Stone. All right. Can we make a bed, please? Oh, wait. No, I can't make a bed. E. Sweet. All right. How about here? Is a good thing. Uh. Okay, so I needed stone. Stone. What? Very good. Okay. So now. Good. Okay. This again. Repair that. This by the door. Okay. We're getting there. Now, wait. She's loaded with crap. Now, I think I should be able to make some ground torches, sticks and fiber. Those down. Fiber? I don't have fiber? What? Torch? Very good. So, to need to build. So we need 80 rock. Come on, proc. Really rather not use all of my durability. Actually, I would so much not like to use all of that durability. I'll mine these 80 rock with this one. Just have. Oh, there must have been 2 rocks here. It's fine. I do not mind the extra rocks. That could go with the other thing. Here. Okay. Oh, actually need to take this wood. Nope. Close the door. Okay. All right. Let's go mine some more. But I imagine first we're going to have to kill some cave things. Indeed. Witches. Holy cow. Why so many worms in this cave? Give back my arrows. Gonna be worth it. Look at all this iron. Holy shit. Alright, I take it all back. That's split stack. Okay. That's bronze. Or bronze? Brass? What the fuck is it? Copper. Stupid. Alright. So we need basically need 100 ore in order to get everything made. Because we need to make the anvil. Once we have the anvil made, which is 80 ore, and hopefully we have enough left over. Make the iron pickaxe. So we have the iron pickaxe. Ooh, that was nice. All right. Yeah, we can put those on. All right. Very good. Buffalo. Keep my eyes open because at some point, and it will probably happen exactly the time that I forget to keep an eye open for it, but at some point the bear is going to respawn. And yeah, that's going to be awkward. All right. So is this time to gather up a bunch more of the fibers? I wonder. What's the first sickle you get? Bone sickle? Try it. I have never used one of these before, so let us try the things. This, leather, of course, leather. All right, you go here for now. I should have done this a long time ago. Holy shit. Nothing like doubling the amount of frickin' fiber you get. be so much better in the frickin' in the canyons where there's barely any. Wow, that's stupid good. Holy shit. All right, well, that's good to know. Here, have a bunch of fiber. Oh wait. But there we go. Aha. The rest of it in there. Still short. All right. Okay, it's in here. So I think we're actually going to use it a whole lot, but God, so much. 115, but I think 30, 25. Not too bad. Okay. Do you have any water in yet? Nope. Awkward. How's my water doing? Oh. I don't think I need to kill the wolf yet. Wow. Clear out a whole big swath of this place. That's pretty good. Actually, what I will do. Go grab a bunch of this oxite. It's slightly less important. What's that? The other one was 130. I feel like I could almost like chop down a bunch of trees and make a ramp, so I don't have to run around every time. All right. Oh God, stupid. Wasting all that durability on that first base that was not near like anything useful was a big waste of time. I don't know what I would have done in its place. I guess like even if I had just like run straight here, that would have been a whole lot better generally. Shit. Take that. Dokey. Wake, eggs and bakey. Okay. Give this. Sure. It's fine. All right. Too much. Leather. I have 12 left. Might have room for more. Oh, wait. Nails. And let's see. All right. We have here. We have 16. So that's 6. That's 12. That's 22. I don't think I need the repair. Okay. Now the big thing that I have to do is not forget to take these tools with me when I go. That is much easier said than done for me. Shit. All right, here we go. Yeah, because I feel like here we go. Do. 34, that's plenty. What the hell? Well, you spawned already. Stole my arrows, you. Like when they collect all procs nice and early. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to make the aluminum. I'm gonna have to make a set of the fur armor before I go too much farther, because otherwise I'll be freezing to death out there. Is this the wraparound cave? It is. Yep, sure is. Okay. So like about time for me to get pneumonia. Swinging at air for no reason. There it is. Nope. Nice. Shit. Alright. Should be enough for now. What? Feel like I should be able to, like, keep climb up there. Yep. Very good. Oh, and that'll get my rain reservoir going. Even better. Continue with things. Alright. Oxide. Is the bear back? Sounds like bear. Where's the wolf? Alright. Let's see if I can find. Oh, there was. Was more sulfur right up here. More sulfur means more torches. Damn it. This is very bad. It's, God damn it. Stupid wolf. I would have been fine if it wasn't for that fucking wolf that added on. Grr. Hey. Please. bitch. I mean, not little exactly, but... Oh my god, he actually, like, broke my shit. False. Oh no, I need more fiber. Not sure I have enough. Fuck my house up. Holy shit. Okay. That was not too bad. Okay. Oh, why are you making chart? Okay, don't want you to make charcoal. Okay. Very good. Whatever. Just take all this shit. They're doing. I was making torches. I was doing something. Before we were so rudely interrupted. Oh, shit. Alright. Clean up the house. Oh, wait. I need to make... No. Guess it can wait for a little while. Okay, that's one. No, maybe not. Alright. All the down trees. Oh, oh, couple more. Oh, shit. There are more. All right. So I think that's all of the down trees. Oh, shit. Okay. Need more fiber. That'll work. Oops. Too much crap. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. All of this. That in there. And nope. Stay. Stay. That's good. Okay. All right. So now I need to deal with sutures, bone, leather, fiber. And suture kit. Excellent. Suture kit. Excellent. This in there. This in there. It's 5 o'clock. Probably just sleep. Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cookie. Oh. Still perplexed about the fact that I couldn't go this way. Seems very odd. Still not done yet. Nope. Um. Hmm. Actually, I need to leave that running. Oop. Okay. Oop. Yeah, you're still gonna go for a while. But I'm just gonna be on my merry way. I saw a rock and thought it was a bear. That was alarming. It would. Terrible oversight. It's actually a bad. Yeah. What? Seriously? It's like the weirdest like trick shot of a tree I've ever had to deal with. All right. Okay. 2 weeks. One of these. Where were we? Yes, this is that mission. I am notoriously over preparing for everything. So I am just working on getting the iron and all of that kind of stuff dealt with. So once that is done, I will continue on. I went and like scouted the avalanche, lost, but I haven't actually picked up the laser yet. There it is. But I did spend a little while getting murdered by bears, so that was fun. Here. I haven't done enough, I think, farming of the actual exotics. So I'm doing most of this with just the, I won't say vanilla, but the non-exotic stuff out of the workshop. So I'm sure I will eventually get there, but the tier 4 is so irritating that I have, for the time being, skipped the mission where you get the radar and stuff like that. So I am currently in the midst of trying to just kind of unlock my access to everything and figure out what I want to do from there. Yeah, especially solo, because there's just, you know, one pickaxe at a time kind of makes for slow going, but it is kind of what I enjoy about this game. It's the kind of efficiency factor with each new expedition, like how quick you can get through tier 3, essentially. This one is came pretty short for me because I set up early. I did a 4x4 cabin early with the workshop pickaxe and stuff like that, and so I didn't have quite enough durability to get everything else set up on where the actual caves were. So I'm starting a little bit more behind the 8 ball here than I would like, but nothing too dramatic. Seriously, putting gold on the let's see. It's probably too high, but it's not too bad. I do hope they, at some point down the line, do some adjustment to the tier 4 requirements. The sheer volume of electronics that you have to deal with to get like deep into tier 4 is just, it's kind of crazy. But I mean, it's lasted this long and they've done what, 3 updates already, so I'm not entirely sure it's going to be a thing that they actually are even interested in doing, so we shall see. Why does this feel like it's not the right place? Yeah, it's freaking wild. I was looking at some of the workshop stuff, and I was seeing that there's one pickaxe that specifically gives you a better yield on copper and gold. So I think that might be the key. But even so, like, there's just I think they've already upped the gold spawn rates once already, so they're certainly certainly better than they were. But good grief, like just I was in one of the one of the early canyon missions, and there's that long tunnel that's filled with metals that runs through pretty close to where you start. And I was just curious. I'd never actually run like all the way through all the tier 4 construction. So I just wanted to kind of run through it. And I was trying to get to just the lighting, just like the omnidirectional lighting that you can get to. And I got like, I don't know, I got everything built, but I didn't have the God, what is it? Oh, the electric furnace. I never researched it at the time. Well, I still haven't, obviously. And by the time I was like looking at just how much more resources I was going to have to get through, I was just like, you know what? I think I can just run with torches. So, but with this one having to look at going back into the frost biome, I would really like to get I want to get shotguns before I venture out too far. So I'm going to kind of work on that for at least a little while for now. But I'm obsessed with the lantern. I love that thing. It makes those caves so much more tolerable. But I think that cooks. I'm going to need to grab some silica. I thought there was some around here somewhere. Maybe not. Think so? I will say the amount of resources that it takes to make shotgun shells is a little crazy unless you spend the talent points for it, but I may go that route because I've made both, but polar bears make me panic on a very regular basis just because I've died to them so many times. So it's I've always relied on like standing on top of a rock and just shotgunning to the face. But I don't think that I have tried the rifle. I think what it was is the reload time and lack of ability to sprint while reloading with the rifle turned me off of it initially. But I haven't gone back since my nerves have gotten a little better dealing with bears and shit. I haven't gone back to try it, so I may do that. I've gotten a little bit especially the canyon biome, with just how much you're in combat there, has done a lot to settle my nerves for dealing with like close range combat in this game. But I have this cave to loot down here, and then there's another one a little bit farther up the canyon. Really? Sneak bonus. Is that in hunting? I put everything into like resource gathering, but or no, probably combat. Firearms? Be me. Oh, just like the generic headshot from stealth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, gotcha. I thought there was something with maybe it's just like just straight up damage for rifles that I was looking at. But I think I'm at the point where I'm not getting any more um, talent points. I'm still getting blueprint points per level, but I think I've hit that point where I'm not going to get any more like actual talent points. So come on. All right. Damn, two-shotting a polar bear. That would be super handy. The polar bears? I've noticed that they don't climb rocks well. Sometimes I'll just like flee to a rock and like jump up on top of it and just kind of butcher them on the face. Or they stick their faces through stone walls. And I've killed them with bows and arrows with that before. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Get some meat on the fire. Carrots on the fire. Let's see. I gotta offload some of this here. Let's see. Should just build the textile bench. Yeah. Oop. Make the textile bench. Oh. Oh, there it is. We're going to need to build a bigger enclosure at some point in the not too distant future here. Something. Oh, epoxy. Muted? How do you mean muted? I have a terrible habit sometimes of talking below my mic threshold. So that, if that's what you're talking about, that may have been what that was. It's one of those things that I have to consistently remind myself that I have to like talk above my threshold, because otherwise I'm just kind of like muttering to myself. Oh, my boxing. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably what it was. I was fiddlesticks. I was probably just talking below the below my mic threshold. Oh, everything is out, huh? Stamina. That's weird. Not seeing anything on my end that would cause that, but I do also stream on an, cell network. So sometimes it just does weird stuff. So maybe the bots will fix it. That should do. Did I? Oh no, it wouldn't surprise me. I also occasionally will just fire up my stream and then leave it on my just chatting by just total accident. So hello. I am very well. How are you? That's good to hear. Certainly an easy time to not be okay, so. It's good to hear that people are out there and doing well. Where you're still going? Alright. What do I need here? What I really want to do is build a lantern. So, to make create 8. I'm definitely going to need to build a bigger enclosure. I don't think I am going to have the mammoth. No, I have not. What expedition is that in? I'm just kind of mainlining, trying to unlock everything right now. So I have not defeated that. I mean, I have the accolade for defeating like the sandworm, but I have no recollection of actually doing that. So I'm not entirely sure. But if it's in the mission where you have to like defeat like the super creature or whatever, I have not done any of those missions. I am big on more of the kind of exploration and building side of things. So I have kind of passed on most of the most of the assassination missions, or whatever those are called. I will probably get to them eventually. You know, sorry, what am I doing? Stone. What is it? 50? Hmm. This is so to make just like 100. Holy cow. 30,000 HP. That sounds awful. I have enough trouble getting my face chomped off by polar bears. Cannot even imagine. Holy cow. And I have in the back. Stone I should have floating around here. Yeah. I enjoy the building and the collecting. I did the mission with the drill and the beacon. Oh wait, no. That's the one that allows you to, with the radar, that you can scan for exotics. I have not done that one yet. I was going to, and then I read about it, but I had just done a whole bunch of like kind of proof of concept for the for tier 4. And I was super burned out on just dealing with tier 4. So I kind of put the kibosh on that mission and just started kind of working through doing getting all of the missions unlocked. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. This is to unlock the top right cluster of missions. Really gonna need to expand this out. I always prefer to work in a 4x4, but 3x3 tends to be a little bit easier to get set up on the fly. But it actually is about time for me to call it an evening adventure for a little over 3 hours. But I'm usually on 9 p.m. Pacific. I have been. Oh wow! Oh no! Hey, I am. I enjoy a very big, a very specific slice of this kind of game, and I have watched a lot of other people do very cool things. So I just kind of tinker and play at my own pace. So no offense taken whatsoever. But yeah, I have been streaming a lot of Icarus for the last probably 2 or 3 weeks. And I will be continuing with this mission through the end of this week. And then starting next week, I'm going to move on to, at least on stream, I'll probably be playing this, oh great, 3 minutes. Oh, that sounds awful. It's like the end of the last mission that I did, where you have to like swim out to this little sliver of land to set a beacon. I think it was in that when you open up the Riverlands, and there's 2 bears that spawn there. Ugh, man, I was not prepared and died a lot. And I'm sure the polar bears will. Oh yeah, I am old. I played Myst when it was new, but probably have not played it. I probably played it 2 or 3 times over the first like 2 or 3 years it was out, and have not been back to it. What was the one that came after? There was a sequel. Riven, I think, was the sequel. Yeah, I think it was Riven that came out several years later by the same people. That one was also pretty fun. I do like those kinds of games. I streamed Superliminal and the Turing Test. So those kinds of games. And I also really got a kick out of Portal and Portal 2. Those kind of puzzly open, although I guess Myst is a little bit more open worldy. And a little bit less guided. But those are very fun. But yeah, that's going to have to be it for me tonight. I got work in the morning. So I appreciate you stopping by. It was very cool to see some new faces in the chat tonight. And like I say, I am on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 Pacific. Usually stream for 3, sometimes 4 hours. Been playing a lot of Icarus. We're going to start moving on to some PS5 titles. I think we're going to start Ghost of Tsushima on Sunday. And then kind of see what comes up after that. I'm pretty excited for Sifu when that comes out. Yeah. So yeah, love to see the new faces, and you enjoyed it. Oh no need to be sorry. There's so much content in the world right now. There's always something to watch. So anytime you stop by, it is much appreciated. And if you're off doing other things, I hope it treats you well and entertains your evening. So, but yeah, as always, I appreciate you stopping by, and take care of yourself. And until next time, good night.